2000, she moved aboard the boat, ready for a life at sea. In early December 2000, Colleen called her son, letting him know she'd be setting sail soon. Around December 13th, she told a friend she was excited for a holiday party coming up. But she never showed up, she never called again, and she never even said goodbye. Her phone was disconnected, she didn't return calls, and days turned into weeks. After her disappearance, disturbing signs began to emerge. Between mid-December 2000 and February 2001, over $38,000 was withdrawn from Colleen's bank account through more than 80 ATM transactions, all in the Fort Lauderdale area. But Colleen was nowhere to be found. Surveillance video showed two unknown women using her cards. When questioned, they claimed a man had given them Colleen's ATM cards and PIN. Who that man was, and how he had access to her money, remains a mystery. Adding to the strangeness, two classified ads were placed in her name. One was a personal ad. The other was looking for a first mate to join someone on a yacht. These ads were paid for with Colleen's credit card, but she never wrote or approved them. Now, let's talk about the man at the center of this mystery, John Paul Sr. Once a successful race car driver, he had a criminal record stretching back decades. In the 1980s, he served time for drug smuggling. Even worse, he was convicted of attempted murder after shooting a business associate in 1983 and dumping him in the Everglades. That man survived. When investigators questioned him about Colleen, his stories kept changing. First, he said she left the boat after an argument. Then he claimed she'd taken her belongings and disappeared voluntarily. But none of her friends or family believed that, especially since she'd never gone a day without speaking to her children, and then he vanished too. In the summer of 2001, John Paul Sr. left the United States on his yacht in violation of his parole. He has never been seen again in the US. He has reportedly been spotted in places like Thailand, Fiji, and Italy, but the sightings are unconfirmed. To this day, he remains wanted for questioning, but authorities have never been able to bring him back. There has been no body, no official crime scene, just clues, contradictions, and one very dark mystery at sea. It's been over 2 decades since Colleen vanished. Her family continues to fight for answers. They believe she was murdered, and that John Paul knows what happened. If you have any information about Colleen Wood or the whereabouts of John Paul Sr., please contact the Fort Lauderdale Police Department or the FBI. Her family deserves answers, and her story deserves justice.